The God within you, the real secret to wealth. What if I told you that the one force capable of breaking every limitation in your life is not outside you, but already inside you? Not in your bank account, not in your connections, not in luck, but in you, right now. Most people spend their entire lives searching for power, never realizing they are the source of it. They chase opportunity, chase approval, chase money, while ignoring the one place where everything truly begins, their own mind and spirit. You were not created empty. You were created connected. Connected to infinite intelligence, connected to creative power, connected to the same force that turns ideas into reality. Yet most people never access it, not because they lack ability, but because they were conditioned to look everywhere except within. From childhood, you were taught to work harder, struggle longer, and chase success as if it were something separate from you. You were told wealth lives in jobs, in connections, in external circumstances. But the truth is, wealth begins internally before it ever appears externally. Every fortune started as a thought. Every empire began as an idea. Every transformation began as a decision. Before money exists physically, it exists mentally. And the man who understands this stops chasing wealth and starts becoming it. Because you do not attract what you want, you attract what you are. If you see yourself as weak, your life reflects weakness. If you see yourself as limited, your life reflects limitation. But when you see yourself as capable, powerful, and aligned with purpose, your reality begins to change. This is where everything shifts. The moment you accept that the power you seek is already within you, you stop begging life for permission. You stop waiting, you stop hesitating, and you start creating. Wealth does not begin with money, it begins with belief. Not weak belief, not hope, but certainty. Your thoughts are seeds. Every thought you repeat plants something in your future. Thoughts of fear plant limitation. Thoughts of faith plant expansion. Thoughts of doubt create hesitation. Thoughts of certainty create momentum. The man who masters his thoughts begins to master his life. This is why the real revolution is mental, not financial. Because the moment your identity changes, your actions follow automatically. You stop thinking like someone who hopes to succeed. You start thinking like someone who expects to succeed. And expectation is powerful. Most people fail not because they lack talent, but because they lack clarity. A vague vision produces vague results, but a clear vision activates focus, and focus activates progress. When you know exactly who you want to become, your mind begins to organize your behavior in that direction. You start making better decisions. You start using time differently. You start moving with intention. Clarity transforms energy into direction, and direction transforms effort into results. Your subconscious mind responds to repetition. When you repeatedly visualize success, your brain begins to accept it as familiar. And once something becomes familiar, it stops feeling impossible. You begin to act differently, speak differently, carry yourself differently, and people respond to that energy. Because confidence is not created by results. Results are created by confidence. Decision is another force most people underestimate. Indecision keeps people trapped in the same life for years. They wait for perfect conditions. They wait to feel ready. They wait for certainty. But readiness is not something you wait for, it is something you choose. The moment you decide who you are and where you are going, your behavior aligns with that decision. And once you decide, persistence becomes your advantage. There will be obstacles, there will be delays, there will be moments of doubt. But these moments are not signs to stop. They are part of the process that strengthens you. Pressure builds strength. Resistance builds endurance. Challenge builds identity. The people who succeed are not the ones who avoid difficulty. They are the ones who continue despite it. Your relationship with money must also change. Money is not something to fear. It is simply a tool that flows toward value. The more value you create, the more money naturally follows. Wealth is attracted to usefulness. It flows toward those who solve problems, create solutions, and improve the lives of others. Your environment also plays a powerful role in shaping your future. The things you listen to, the things you watch, and the people you surround yourself with influence your thinking. Your input becomes your thoughts. Your thoughts become your actions become your results. Protect your focus, protect your energy, protect your vision. If you want to activate the power within you, you must act daily, not emotionally, but intentionally. Wake up with purpose, visualize your future, speak your goals, take action. Even small action builds momentum. Momentum builds confidence. Confidence builds identity. Identity builds reality. Over time, you stop feeling like someone chasing success. You begin to feel like someone who naturally attracts it. Because the truth is, the greatest transformation is not external, it is internal. Once your mind changes, your life follows. You become calmer, clearer, more focused, more intentional. You stop reacting to life and start directing it. You stop waiting for opportunity and start creating it. You stop doubting yourself and start trusting yourself. This is when everything begins to align. Because the real source of wealth was never outside you. It was always within you. And the moment you truly understand that, your entire life begins to change.